Well, welcome to the Writer Reads Flash Fiction from another 365 days of flash fiction. This is month 6, day 15, Elven Lore. It's a fantasy piece with a little bit about legend, a little bit about destiny, and a very, very tiny bit about choice. Tierney looked out across the rivers, saw the grasses whisper in the breeze, watched the trees sway, and heard their leaves rustle. "They're coming," he whispered, and panic rippled through the creature beside him. Tierney gathered it to his side, tucking it beneath his chest, and slid slowly back from his perch. "I'll protect you," he whispered, holding it close and rising slowly into a crouch. Spinning, he started to run, confident the river would slow them down. Confident, that is, until the space behind a tree was suddenly filled and he ran into the hard, lean form of his pursuer. He had time to bracket the creature in his arms before he rebounded and another of them lifted him from his feet. The creature dropped from behind his arms, landing at his feet and shaking itself, but neither of its hunters moved to capture it. "Run!" Tierney screamed, lashing back at his captor with a booted foot. "Run!" A hard-palmed slap sent his head ringing and momentarily robbed him of the ability to move. "Please run," he whispered, and watched in puzzlement as the creature shifted, morphing into a boy-child of 5 or 6. One of the guards dropped to one knee before the boy. "What do you say, your highness?" The child turned, his familiar eyes assessing Tierney. The creature still, but in another form. "This is the one," the boy declared. "He will protect me all his days." It sounded like both a blessing and a curse to Tierney, but the boy was right. Tierney would protect him. That was what he had been called to do when the trees had sung and the river called. That was why the grasses had whispered his name as he'd walked past the brook and befriended the wild cub he'd found playing beneath the trees. "The legend," Tierney whispered, and the elf prince laughed. "Every elven king has a human warrior to guard his back," he said. "The legends make it so."